guys, Tom here. Welcome back to my movie channel and thank you very much for joining me for this, my review of the brand new film, The Happy Time Murders. But before we get into this review, I wanted to remind you that if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that little red button down below and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. The Happy Time Murders stars Melissa McCarthy and takes place in a world where humans and puppets coexist, and a joint police force between the humans and the puppets have to team up to solve a series of murders of puppets, and the story takes place and kicks off from there. Now listen, first of all, this movie is not going to be for everybody. There are going to be people who hate this movie, and there are going to be people who love this movie and find it absolutely hilarious. And I can totally see why, if you went to see The Happy Time Murders and came out absolutely hating it and feeling like shit for going to see it, I can totally get why you hate this movie. I happen to quite like this film. I don't think this film is great, but it gave me what I was expecting. One of the things this movie did really well was make the puppets feel like actual characters in the story. You know, the puppets didn't just feel like a gimmick. You know, it took you 5 seconds to wrap your head around, okay, puppets are real in this world, but they felt like actual characters and they had some heart to them, and you could relate to certain puppet characters in the movie. It's a bit like, say, Ted, where 10 minutes in the movie you forget that Ted's a bear and you just start caring about him as you would any of the human characters in the story. Now, Melissa McCarthy is our main co-lead in this film, aside from Phillips the puppet. Now, Melissa McCarthy really is hit or miss for me, and I think for a lot of people as well. She's either great or she's not great, and this was a movie that I felt was really suited to her and really benefited from actually having her in the film and having her lead this film, because her role in this movie is great and she's great in this film. Now, The Happy Time Murders is only an hour and a half long, and I have to say that that was the perfect runtime for this film. It didn't feel too long, it didn't feel too short, it was just right, just in the middle, and that's a real credit to the writing of this movie. My biggest criticism of The Happy Time Murders is that I do feel like a lot of the best jokes were in that Red Band trailer that got released, and if you've seen the Red Band trailer, then you know what I'm talking about. A lot of the funniest jokes in the film were in that trailer, and it kind of spoiled the movie for me a little bit, but there are some other really funny jokes throughout the film that weren't in the trailers as well, but I do just feel like, okay, maybe they could have not shown as much in the trailers as they did. Listen, the movie is not the best movie you're gonna see this year, at least for me. It's not gonna make my top 10 movies of the year, but I quite enjoyed it. I give it a thumbs up, and I recommend that if you know, are interested in seeing this film, go and see it. I would say, as someone who enjoys Family Guy very much, that if you like the Family Guy kind of humor, or even say South Park, if you enjoy South Park humor or Family Guy humor, you might actually enjoy this movie, and I would say that The Happy Time Murders is probably the right kind of humor for you. But if you're not a fan of Family Guy humor or South Park humor, then maybe skip The Happy Time Murders. I enjoyed The Happy Time Murders, and I give it a thumbs up. It's a thumbs up from me. So if you want to trust my recommendation, go check out The Happy Time Murders, see what you think, and let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below once you have seen the film. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, once again, remember, hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell so you never miss out on my take on all things movies. My name is Tom, and I will see you guys next time.